variety that is strawberry. And our vineyards are on an hill, maybe 250 meters, and our vineyard are near at the river of Anton, that is the most important in our region. And thanks to these elements, we can preserve the freshness and the salinity, the sapidity in our wine. So at the end, I can say that the Tramonto is a vertical wine, is a wine good for appetizer or to drink alone, also without a food or during the lunch or dinner, for example. But is very interesting, for example, with fresh cheese or with fish not cooked. Is very important because in our region is a very great food, the fish not cooked. And I think that this is a little but a good presentation of our winery and our wines. At the end, to complete the label, because is very important for us. The packaging, but the label, because the label is was painted by an artist, and our mission was to represent the specific color of the sky in a specific time of the day. For example, in this way, the Tramonto saw the sunset. And in the front of the label, there is also the Braille language for blind people. And in this way, we can show a very inclusive wine for everybody. Mm. So I finished.
Okay, no, very good. So you don't have to convince me. I'm going to try to help you out of respect for you. And I'm starting in the business as well. I've been doing a lot of tastings. I have a couple of ideas and we talk. I represent the Italian American Federation in Brooklyn. In regards to the event, it's called Il Centro. And I've been working.
I lose the connection and I lose your words.
Okay. I'm starting in the wine business and I've been running a lot of tastings, maybe about 20, 30 per year. I just did Robert Mondavi tasting over the weekend. We bring 70 people in. I'm gaining distributors. That's the next phase. So that's where we would come in. I also represent the Italian American Federation. It's called Il Centro. I have to be, it's in Brooklyn. It's a 5-story building, 5 floors. And I wanted to open up and do the tasting there with their members. That would be number one. And when it's time, we were going to do it, but then they were scared of the COVID because it's a membership. So that would be a good thing for them. And we could sell this wine to the members. That would be number one. And we talk, it would probably take 1 month from now to plan. We'll come up with something, a system. We'll meet again. That is option number one. Option number two, I've been trying to get distributors for you. It's very difficult now in the time of COVID. They don't want to take any more wines. I've called 10 distributors and they go, and I try to sell it and I go, well, these are high quality wines and I'm sure you're going to get at a very low price point. So as I'm still working the phones for you and trying to work in meetings for people to take your product. I know a couple of wine bars that I run the events, but I know you're looking for mass distribution, right? That would be the number one, the distributors. But right now, it seems like they don't want to take on any wines because of the pandemic. But I think in America and Italy, everyone's getting the vaccine.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
things are going to be opening up
Yes.
soon. So number 3, we could do, I do wine tasting once every 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
What we can do is we could come up to a price point and we could have the people, we could do the Zoom, you could do the presentation, I could do the pouring, and I'll help you. I know the notes. And what we could do is we could have bottles on sale and the funds would go directly to you somehow. I am not a technology person. So this is in the medium. We have the Italian Federation.
Yes.
We have, and I'm going to speak to them. We have the wine tastings that I do. Now, rosé, I would wait until the weather gets a little warmer, because right now, rosé in the winter, we would wait until May when the weather gets warmer, right? By that time, hopefully, we'll have everything organized between us, and in the meantime, distributors. So number 1, Italian Federation, we do the tasting. Number 2, we could do my tasting with me, but I want you guys to sell the bottles, so that to sell these. So we could talk about for tasting for individuals for Italian American Federation, we would both do Italian and English presentation for these. What price points do you want to sell? Are you willing to sell each bottle for in America?
Wow.
Actually, we are not already in American market,
Right.
but I don't know why, because actually I am not a distributor for your markets. And about the price, it depends, because I think that we are maybe on €4, but it depends from for the charge. It depends from the quantity and
Right.
the contact.
So you're saying 4 euros
Yes.
per bottle. I understand. How many cases do you have for each one to distribute? I have 6.
Yes.
How many cases would you have in case we go to the next level to distribute?
Quante casse avrebbe se avesse...
And I think that about the case, actually, I don't know
Okay.
the really numbers, but I think that about our production, we are